Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever trusted someone only to later realize they were never truly on your side? Maybe you felt a strange tension but ignored it, telling yourself, no, they wouldn't do that to me. But deep down, something inside you whispered, be careful. The power of hidden hatred is one of the most dangerous and underestimated forces in relationships. Unlike open enemies who make their intentions clear, hidden enemies disguise their true feelings behind smiles, kind words, and even acts of kindness. They operate in secrecy, sometimes even convincing themselves that they do not harbor resentment toward you. But deep inside, jealousy, bitterness, or unresolved conflict fuels their actions. This type of hidden hostility is often more harmful than direct opposition because it blindsides you, catching you off guard when you least expect it. The most challenging part of dealing with hidden hatred is that it often comes from those closest to you. Family members, longtime friends, colleagues, or even mentors. These are people who have access to your life, your thoughts, and your emotions. Because of their closeness, you naturally trust them, confide in them, and allow them into spaces of vulnerability. However, their presence in your inner circle does not always mean they wish you well. Some remain close not because they support you, but because they want to monitor you, control you, or even sabotage you. A person who secretly harbors hatred towards you will rarely confront you directly. Instead, they might smile in your presence while speaking negatively about you to others. They may subtly discourage you from pursuing your dreams, masking their words as advice or concern. Their negativity can be so subtle that you second-guess yourself, wondering if you are imagining things. But deep down, your spirit senses that something is not right. One of the greatest signs of hidden hatred is a consistent lack of genuine support. While a real friend celebrates your wins, someone who secretly despises you will struggle to do so. They may dismiss your achievements, minimize your success, or give backhanded compliments that leave you feeling uneasy. Instead of uplifting you, they find small ways to tear you down, sometimes through sarcasm, sometimes through passive-aggressive comments, and sometimes simply through silence. Their inability to be happy for you reveals the true condition of their heart. People who secretly hate you may also attempt to control how others perceive you. They might gossip about you, planting seeds of doubt in the minds of those around you. These individuals are strategic. They do not spread outright lies, but instead twist the truth just enough to create confusion. They position themselves as concerned or neutral, all while shaping a narrative that serves their hidden resentment. The most dangerous part of hidden hatred is that it can drain your energy and damage your spirit without you even realizing it. If you constantly feel tension, confusion, or emotional exhaustion in a relationship, it is time to examine it closely. God does not call us to live in suspicion, but He does call us to walk in wisdom. Recognizing hidden hatred is not about holding grudges or retaliating. It is about protecting your heart and surrounding yourself with people who truly want the best for you. Words are powerful, but actions reveal the truth. When someone secretly dislikes you, they may say all the right things, but their behavior will always expose their true feelings. This is why it is crucial to pay attention not just to what people say, but to what they do. A person who secretly harbors resentment toward you may act like a friend, speak kindly to your face, and even pretend to support you, but if you look closely, their actions will tell a different story. One of the first signs that someone's words and actions do not align is inconsistency. They may compliment you in one moment, but undermine you in another. They may offer to help you, but fail to follow through when you actually need them. When you share good news, they might smile and say, that's great, but their energy feels off. You sense hesitation, a forced response, or a lack of enthusiasm. Their words may sound supportive, but their body language, tone, or lack of follow-up reveals the truth. Another sign is how they treat you when no one else is watching versus how they act in public. In front of others, they might be warm, friendly, and encouraging, creating the image of a supportive friend. But in private, their attitude changes. They may ignore your messages, dismiss your concerns, or act distant without explanation. They show kindness when it benefits their image, but when they think no one is paying attention, their true attitude surfaces. You may also notice subtle acts of sabotage. Instead of openly discouraging you, they might plant seeds of doubt. If you share a new goal, they might respond with, are you sure that's a good idea? Or, I guess you can try, but it's not easy. They pretend to be offering wisdom, but their words are meant to discourage you. Instead of uplifting you, they cause you to second-guess yourself. They won't directly say they don't want you to succeed, but their actions will always make you feel like you can. Pay attention to how they react when you need help. A true friend shows up even in small ways. But someone who secretly dislikes you will find excuses to be absent. They may promise to support you, but when the time comes, they are suddenly too busy, too tired, or unavailable. However, when they need something from you, they have no problem reaching out. Their relationship with you is one-sided. They take, but rarely give. Most importantly, watch how they speak about you when they think you are not listening. People who secretly dislike you often struggle to consistently maintain their false persona. They may let small comments slip, make jokes at your expense, or accidentally reveal negative opinions about you. Over time, these small clues add up, exposing the gap between their words and their true feelings. In the end, words can be deceptive, but actions always reveal the truth. When someone's behavior consistently contradicts their words, believe their actions. Subtle undermining is one of the most dangerous and deceptive tactics used by those who secretly harbor negative feelings toward you. Unlike open opposition, which is easy to identify and confront, subtle undermining is often disguised as concern, humor, or even support. This makes it difficult to detect, and by the time you realize what's happening, significant damage may already have been done to your confidence, relationships, or reputation. One of the most common ways people subtly undermine you is through backhanded compliments. Instead of directly criticizing you, they disguise their negativity in a way that makes it seem like they are being supportive. They might say things like, "I'm impressed you actually finished that project. I didn't think you would." Or, "You're doing well for someone with your background." These comments may seem harmless on the surface, but they are designed to plant doubt in your mind and make you question your own abilities. Another form of subtle undermining comes in the way they react to your successes. A true supporter will celebrate your wins with enthusiasm, but someone who secretly resents you will struggle to do so. Instead of congratulating you sincerely, they might minimize your achievements by saying, "Well, anyone could have done that," or "Let's see if you can keep it up." Even if they do acknowledge your success, their tone or body language may betray a lack of genuine happiness for you. You may notice that they quickly change the subject, dismiss the importance of what you accomplished, or even act as if they weren't paying attention when you shared your good news. Subtle undermining can also take the form of passive-aggressive behavior. These individuals may agree to help you with something, but then forget or make excuses when the time comes. They might withhold important information that could help you, leaving you to struggle unnecessarily. Instead of directly opposing you, they create small obstacles that slow you down, discourage you, or make you feel incapable. Over time, this can erode your confidence and make you feel like you are always second-guessing yourself. Another tactic used by people who subtly undermine you is spreading doubt among others. Instead of directly attacking your character or abilities, they plant small seeds of doubt in the minds of those around you. They might say things like, "I love them, but they can be really difficult to work with," or "I hope they don't take on too much and burn out." These comments seem harmless, but they create a subtle negative perception that can affect how others view and treat you. Perhaps the most damaging aspect of subtle undermining is that it can make you question your own instincts. Because the negativity is not overt, you might find yourself wondering if you're overreacting. You may even start to feel guilty for suspecting that someone close to you does not truly have your best interests at heart. However, your feelings of discomfort are not random. They are signals that something is not right. Pay attention to them. Jealousy is one of the most toxic emotions a person can harbor, and when it is hidden behind the mask of friendship, it becomes even more dangerous. The spirit of jealousy often operates in silence, lurking beneath seemingly supportive words and friendly interactions. While jealousy itself is a natural human emotion, when left unchecked, it turns into resentment, bitterness, and even secret hatred. Those who envy you may not openly express their feelings, but their actions will expose them over time. A jealous person finds it difficult to celebrate your success genuinely. Instead of being happy for you, they may downplay your achievements or act indifferent when you share good news. If you get a promotion, they might say, "Well, it's probably just luck." If you accomplish something great, they might dismiss it as not that impressive. They struggle to acknowledge your growth because deep inside, they wish it was them instead of you. Rather than offering encouragement, they may remind you of the difficulties ahead, subtly discouraging you from pursuing bigger things. Another way jealousy reveals itself is through comparison and competition. Instead of simply supporting your journey, a jealous person constantly measures themselves against you. If you achieve something, they feel the need to prove they can do it too. Or even better, if you buy something new, they suddenly want the same thing or something bigger. If you receive praise or recognition, they might find ways to shift attention back to themselves. They're not happy when you shine because they see your success as a threat rather than an inspiration. Jealousy also manifests in subtle acts of sabotage. A person who envies you may never attack you directly, but they will find ways to undermine you. They might spread small rumors, question your abilities in front of others, or give you misleading advice that could slow you down. They might pretend to support you while secretly hoping you fail. If you share your dreams or plans with them, they may respond with doubt or negativity, making you second-guess yourself. Over time, this can erode your confidence, making it harder for you to move forward. Another sign of hidden jealousy is an unnatural focus on your flaws and mistakes. A jealous person tends to highlight your failures more than your successes. Instead of offering encouragement when you struggle, they might say things like, "I knew that wouldn't work," or "I told you this was a bad idea." They find satisfaction in your setbacks because it temporarily soothes their own insecurities. Instead of helping you back up, they subtly remind you of your failures to keep you from rising too high. Jealousy is not always loud, but its effects are real. It drains relationships, poisons interactions, and creates unnecessary tension. The most important thing to remember is that jealousy is not about you, it is about the other person's insecurity. Recognizing these signs allows you to protect your peace and distance yourself from those who secretly resent your growth. True friends will celebrate with you, but those controlled by jealousy will always find a reason to diminish your success. False loyalty and manipulation are some of the most deceptive tactics used by those who secretly harbor negative feelings toward you. These individuals do not openly show their resentment. Instead, they remain close to you, pretending to be supportive while using their proximity for their own hidden agendas. They position themselves as friends, confidants, or trusted allies, but their true motives are far from genuine. They do not stay in your life because they care about you. They stay to monitor, manipulate, and sometimes even control you. One of the key traits of false loyalty is selective support. A person who pretends to be loyal will only stand by you when it benefits them. When you are useful, when you can help them, or when they can gain something from your presence, they will act as if they are your biggest supporter. However, the moment you no longer serve their purpose, or you start growing beyond their control, their attitude changes. They may become distant, uninterested, or even subtly hostile. They were never truly with you. They were only with you as long as it suited them. False loyalty is also revealed through manipulation. These individuals do not want you to make decisions on your own. They want to influence your choices to keep you within their reach. They may disguise their manipulation as advice or concern, making it seem like they only want what's best for you. However, their true goal is to shape your actions in a way that benefits them. They may discourage you from taking certain opportunities, not because they are bad for you, but because they feel threatened by your potential success. They want to keep you at a level where they feel superior or in control. Another sign of false loyalty is when someone remains close to you just to gather information. They ask about your dreams, your plans, and your personal struggles, not because they genuinely care, but because they want to use that knowledge later, either to compete with you, sabotage you, or share your secrets with others. These individuals pretend to be a safe space, but in reality, they are collecting data that they will eventually use against you. If you ever find that your personal business is being discussed by others, yet you only share it with one person, you may be dealing with someone who is not truly loyal to you. A person who practices false loyalty will also manipulate your emotions to keep you attached to them. They might guilt trip you by saying things like, "After all I've done for you, this is how you treat me?" Or, "I've always been there for you, and you're just going to walk away?" They use emotional pressure to make you feel obligated to maintain the relationship, even when you sense that something is not right. They do not want you to leave because losing you would mean losing their ability to control you. The best way to protect yourself from false loyalty and manipulation is to observe patterns. True loyalty does not require control, secrecy, or guilt. It is consistent, honest, and built on mutual respect. Those who truly care about you will encourage your growth, even if it means you surpass them. But those who secretly despise you will cling to you, not out of love, but out of fear that they will lose their grip on you. Recognizing the difference will save you from years of deception and heartache. Energy never lies. No matter how well someone tries to hide their true feelings, their energy will always reveal the truth. You can feel when something is off, even if you can't explain it logically. Your spirit picks up on the tension, the subtle hostility, the lack of warmth in their presence. While words can be manipulated and actions can be disguised, the energy a person carries does not lie. If you constantly feel drained, uneasy, or uncomfortable around someone, your intuition is trying to warn you. One of the first ways you can detect negative energy is through the atmosphere that surrounds your interactions. When you're around someone who truly values and respects you, there is a sense of ease, peace, and joy. But when you're around someone who secretly resents you, the air feels heavy. Even in silence, you can sense something isn't right. You may notice that after spending time with them, you feel mentally and emotionally exhausted. It's not always about what they say or do, it's about how their presence makes you feel. Another sign is how your spirit reacts when you share your wins or struggles with them. When you tell a real friend about your achievements, you can feel their excitement. Their joy is authentic, and their words of encouragement are genuine. But when you share good news with someone who secretly dislikes you, their energy shifts. They might force a smile or say the right words, but their response feels hollow. It lacks warmth. You may even notice a quick change in the conversation as they try to redirect attention away from you. Similarly, when you share your struggles, a true friend will comfort you, while a secret enemy may subtly enjoy your pain. They may pretend to care, but deep inside they feel a sense of satisfaction when you are down. Pay attention to how they look at you. The eyes often reveal what words cannot. Someone who secretly resents you may struggle to maintain eye contact when you speak about your success. Their smile may not reach their eyes. You might notice moments of irritation or jealousy flash across their face before they quickly cover it up. These micro-expressions last only a second, but they are real indicators of what's hidden beneath the surface. Your body also reacts to negative energy. If you constantly feel tense, uneasy, or drained around someone, your nervous system is picking up on something your mind hasn't yet processed. God has given us discernment for a reason. That inner voice, that gut feeling, is there to protect you. When you repeatedly feel a sense of discomfort around someone, do not ignore it. Even if you can't pinpoint a specific reason, your intuition is sensing something deeper. In the end, you don't need proof when your spirit already knows the truth. Energy does not lie. People can wear masks, but their presence will always reveal what's in their hearts. Trust what you feel, not just what you hear. Your peace is too valuable to be around those who secretly wish for your downfall. The greatest deception in life is believing that everyone close to you truly supports you. Hidden enemies do not attack openly. They operate in silence, disguising their resentment behind kind words, forced smiles, and false loyalty. They do not always wish you well, and their actions, whether through subtle undermining, passive aggression, or manipulation, reveal the truth that their words try to hide. The key to protecting yourself is awareness. When you recognize the signs of hidden hatred, when someone's actions do not match their words, when they struggle to celebrate your success, when their energy feels off, when they subtly discourage you, you must take these warnings seriously. Do not ignore the tension, the unease, or the patterns of inconsistency. Your intuition is a gift, a divine alarm system placed within you to guide you away from harm. This is not a call to live in fear, suspicion, or bitterness. Instead, it is a call to walk in wisdom. God does not ask us to retaliate against those who secretly despise us, but He does ask us to guard our hearts. Protecting your peace does not mean hating your enemies. It means recognizing them and adjusting your proximity accordingly. Not everyone deserves access to your life, and not everyone close to you is meant to walk with you into your next season. The truth is, some people are only attached to you because of where you are now, not where you're going. They are comfortable with your current level, but the moment you rise, their true feelings emerge. Growth exposes hidden enemies. Elevation reveals those who were never truly for you. And when you start noticing these signs, do not waste time trying to convince yourself otherwise. Believe what their actions, their energy, and your spirit are telling you. Instead of focusing on those who secretly resent you, focus on those who truly love and support you. Surround yourself with people who celebrate your success, encourage your growth, and genuinely want the best for you. Life is too short to waste time on those who pretend to care while secretly hoping for your downfall. Walk in wisdom, guard your peace, and trust that when God reveals someone's true nature, He is protecting you from harm.